Hi everybody, this is Desi DeBlanc at MSN.com. I'm going to do a video blog on a couple of the books I read. First one is called India Was Won by an Indian. Okay, he's got it, if you can see it here, he's got it in Hindu or whatever the language was. This book is a great book. I'm going to tell you, tell you a little bit about the novel is a work of fiction. Some places and events are actual, but some are the author's creation. Cricket's personality are the real as they appear. The cricket match is a work of author's imagination. However, the game is for real. Few characters are fictional, but some of them are still living. Mistakes, if any, is the author's. What I did is I was on a author's blog, and this person had his book on there to give away. He gave 5 copies away. He's already given me his second book to read. I do have 2 more arcs to read, which I'm going to start reading one today, and then I'll get it finished probably tomorrow night, and then start the other arc. I'm a beta and arc reader. I do not hardly buy any of the books that I get. I do video blogs. I do it on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, Goodreads, you name it. I've got it on there. This one, what I like about this book is, see, he turns around and each book is chapters. There's chapter 1, India Was Won. Chapter 2, The Cantina. Chapter 3, The Career. Chapter 4, India versus Pakistan. Chapter 5, The Wedding. Chapter 6, Rajasthan. Chapter 7, Muramba. I'm hoping I get saying these names right. Chapter 8, America. Chapter 9, The House. Chapter 10, Life in America. Chapter 11, The Potluck. Chapter 12, Europe. Chapter 13, The News. Chapter 14. He's got walkie-talkies for chapter 14. I'll explain to you what's going on. Chapter 15, he's got a jeep going to someplace. Chapter 16, the bungalow on 6th Row. Chapter 17 is the border. Chapter 18, India is Won. Okay, what it is that the book is about how kids grow up in India, okay? They go to school, and then you turn around, you live with your parents have your grandparents in the house, all in one big house, so that everybody is stationary in one place. The kids that are in the book, Jai, J-A-I, and Kahi, she's a girl, okay, they met while they were in school. Okay, they go to school, they have this canteen, everybody goes to college right afterwards. There was 5 of them, the 4 boys and the girl. When they were talking about cricket, cricket is Indians like football, and that is really popular over there. Okay, they turn around and on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever there's a cricket game, there could be 40, 50 people in somebody's house just watching this game, betting on who's going to win, who's not going to win, who's the batter, who's the kicker, who's going to be the catcher. You know, the kids grew up playing cricket in India. They had fields. They would have to turn around and go the night before and mark the field to be able to play cricket, because they had so many different groups that played cricket, and if you didn't get over there in time to mark it, you were going to play it. Jaws, I call him Jay, his name is Jaw, I think. His dad had a house bodyguard type groundskeeper person. He would go over there on Saturday, put the flag. Each one has certain color flags. Okay, so they would turn around while they were kids. He'd mark the field. Okay, his group wanted to play cricket, so that field was marked. John or his dad would come out. Okay, they'd be sitting there, the only person be watching me maybe mom, but all the uncles and all of them are all in the game. They're playing cricket. Well, the story goes through the family life and times. What happens in India. Ja and Kahi are fairly young. I would say they're in their early 20s, okay, when they graduated. The parents had put a thing that it's like almost like a prearranged marriage, but it wasn't, because Ja had turned around, found Kahi, and then got to know her, got to know the family. And so the families decide, yes, you guys can get married. Okay, this is after graduation. So they're turning around, they're going to school, high school, as we would think is high school. Then they're going to college for almost 4 years. So they're seeing each other every day on the weekends, and the parents are planning everything. They have different things that they have to do for this wedding. And his buddies, which one is Punk, which is a pretty cool, nickname for a kid. But then there's Sarup, and then there's the other guys. What they all do is they hang out together. They're all good buddies. Well, graduations come up. Ja and Kahi go on to a trek, is what they want to call it. They went hiking. So Jahi asked Kahi if they would get married, and she said yes. So the parents turn around, and it's up to the parents, it's not to the kids, to plan a wedding. This wedding is anywhere up to a week long. The groom has to change clothes multiple times. The bride changes clothes multiple times. She gets hemp put on her hands, which is like an Indian ink, a design. The aunts and the cousins and relatives put the ink all the way up to her elbows and on her feet and on her legs. Each design means something different. The darker the design, the longer it stays on. That means your love is true love. But what happens in the story, I can't tell you exactly what, I don't want to turn around and give you the spoiler, because I don't do this. I did give this book a 5, and I guarantee you, I turned around and read this book in less than 36 hours. It had that many chapters. I was really into the book, and what it does is it goes through Jaha and Key's family. The family stays in India. Ja and Kahi goes on their honeymoon, and they come back from the honeymoon, and Dad has a company in the United States. He said, I need you to go over there and help with the company. So Jaha and Key does. They turn around. They've never been in the States. Here you got 2 young kids, never been in the United States. Where did they land? L.A., of all places, I've been there and I know what it's like, And Jaha goes, he comes up the airport, from the airport, and he forgets, they drive on the left side, we drive, they drive on the right side, we drive on the left side. And he thought, well, they drive like we do. No, it's totally different. You have to wear seatbelts, he says. The guy that picked him up, and he goes, you wear seatbelts all the time. Don't go over the speed limit. Speed limit's 60 to 70. Okay, just stay in the speed limit zone. But what it was is they put him up in a hotel for a couple of days so he can get situated. On Sunday, they went to look at houses. And Jaha said, well, I don't want to look at a whole bunch. I just want to find me a house that we can live in. And so that when his parents come over to the States, they can visit, or the other family members, or his friends can come and visit. He wants a fairly good-sized house, which can be anywhere from a 3 to 7 bedroom house, so that everybody lives in one house. Well, he turned around, took him to the house, the first house in the one area of California, which was probably about less than 3 to 5 miles from, I think it's Carsdale. I'm not sure, can't remember. But he took him from, to the house, and they said, "We want the house. We'll rent it." Well, he goes, "You haven't seen none of the other houses." He said, "I don't care. We want this house." Well, things start happening. Okay. They move into the house, get situated. They had to go buy all the furniture. They had to go buy everything they needed for the house. She didn't have nobody to help her. So what it was is the group that the dad had a bunch of different Indians in the group. And the women decided to help her turn around, get her stuff she needed for the house. Within a week or two, all of a sudden, one of the earthquakes hits California. These are normal for California, if anybody lives in California, they know earthquakes come and go. Well, she has never been in an earthquake. She was drinking her coffee, then all of a sudden everything was moving in the house and she was screaming bloody murder. She didn't know what to do. First thing she does, she calls her husband. She says, "Come home now. I need you now." And he was in the building and he didn't know what was going on. Everybody says, "Oh, it's just an earthquake. Don't worry about it." Well, the wife here she is, a young bride. She doesn't know what she's going to do. Okay, what the hell's an earthquake, Oh, God, am I going to die? The house going to fall? No. Luckily, the house was in good shape that it didn't do no damage. But what happens is Kai and Jaha goes and, they go turn around and go to different parts of California, San Francisco, the Bay Area. They went to Nevada to see the casinos and stuff, and they were not interested in that stuff. So her husband decided to take her to Europe for her anniversary. So Ja and Kahi got to go to Europe. They turned around and got a convertible. He hated red cars. Oh God, he hated red cars. And when he pulls into the airport, they're giving him a red convertible. And his wife started busting up laughing, and the guy goes, "What's wrong?" "My husband doesn't like red cars. Do you have anything else like this?" "No, everything has to be red." "All right." So they turn around and go to their hotel, and they're going to go sightseeing to all the different European countries. And they were able to see the stuff that a lot of people can't see. The story is around Jaha and Kahi because they've gone and broke off from the family and went to the United States to, make a better life. Well, I'm not going to tell you everything, but what happens near the end of the book, all the Indians have to leave. The ones that went to New York, San Francisco, and that, Pakistan, and them are having a fight. And, it was an uproar. They packed light. They said, "You're not leaving India. Once you're gone from the States, you're not going to come back." So every Indian they could think of turned around left. They're all from different areas, north and south. So he turns around and says, his wife was from the north and he's from the south. So you can imagine what that was like. He had to turn around, leave Kahi, and she had to take a plane into her town. But things turned out better for him, as you can see through the book. You will be able to understand. If you'd like to see my things that I've done on the book, it's on Amazon at Desi, D-E-S-I, Riley, Barnes & Noble, Desi the Blonde, Goodreads at Desiree Riley. I've had quite a few people hit me up since last night when I put these reviews on. So I do, like I said, I do like doing videos, and I do the video blog. I started the video blogs. And so now I will be coming back and giving you another one. In fact, I've got 2 more books to video blog. And so you guys can catch me at anywhere you want. I will do video blogs for you, and I will put them on all my sites. I also do reviews on things. So if you have anything you would like to know or do, I have 2 dogs. I have a couple cats. They're outside. But I have a neighbor that has children from infant to 13 years old. So I have access to have video and blog on things from kids to an adult, men and women. So if you'd like to have something blogged on, you can send me an email at desitheblonde@msn.com, and I will get back with you. I'll give you my address. I do not charge nothing for them. All I ask is if you send it to me so I can blog on it, and then I will get it put all over the net. Until the next books, I'd like to say thank you. Have a good day, guys.